Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to African Renaissance TV. You understand African Renaissance Radio also. Yes, today we are going to talk about our ancient, combatants of liberty, fighters of liberty. Every time, every day, we have to talk about African people, about what Africans want for, making Africa greater, making Africa develop Africa out of the poverty, Africa out of disease. Today, we are going to talk about, symbols of African Renaissance. We have already talked about the Renaissance monument. Yes, next time we'll talk about the Renaissance movement. But today we are going to talk about the Renaissance theory. The Renaissance theory is a book published in Paris in 2006. It's written by Nungu Njai, myself. It's published in the many book editions. Yes, and to talk about Africa and African Renaissance, about what we have to do for changing Africa. In that book, we understand that the concept of African Renaissance was talked before, the election of President Mbeki, who have shared in the world. The African Renaissance concept was imitated by the professor Cheikh Anta Diop, who is born in Senegal and whose name is the name of the actual University of Dakar. The African Renaissance can be understood, before Cheikh Anta Diop, because, during slavery, during colonialism, when a lot of African states who were under colonialism, Africans of the diaspora, in the United States of America, we had some organizations like UNIA, the Union for the Progress of Black Community, Black people, and we have another hand, another organization, which is Association for the Promotion of Colored People. These two organizations did what they can at the time for making Africa greater, for African Renaissance, for awareness of African people. In 1920, in Harlem, a congress was held by, one of our leaders, Marcus Garvey, the leader of the Union movement. Marcus Garvey held that meeting with more than 1 million of Afro-Americans, and in that meeting he was telling them that, yes, now it's time to wake up Africa, it's time to wake up Ethiopia, Ethiopia, you understand, was an empire which has resisted against colonialism. Yes, Ethiopia has, with under King Menelik II has defeated Italian, and since then, yes, it's a model for a lot of African states. Yes, so African Renaissance is what we have to do for making Africa greater. In that book, we have developed 7 or 8 chapters in which we have said clearly what we have to do for making Africa greater. The first is in the political aspect. In the political aspect, what we have to do? We have to do democracy, to do good governance, to give work to African children. We have to talk also about security of our states. What we have to do about social aspect, about economical aspect, about cultural aspect, about yes, you can understand science. Our science and technology, about health. Yes, and we haven't forgot 2 aspects. The necessity of African states to be united, has how Kwame Nkrumah was saying in his book, Africa Must Unite. And the last aspect developed in the book is the terrorism, which is clear in the world after September 11, the attack of the twins in the United States of America, it was yes, September 11, 2001. So that's clear. What we have to do is just to democratize our states, to do good governance, as how President Mbeki was saying, and give work to our youth. It's important, and every day we'll continue it. Good day, everybody.